If you want to live in the city of Richmond but don't want to pay $370,000 for the average home, here are 6 safe suburbs where the average home is $250,000 or less. Number 6 is Ettrick, Virginia, with a median sales price of $210,000. Ettrick is located south of Richmond and is about a 30-minute drive on I-95 to the city. Ettrick has a small population of just 5,000 people and is also home to Virginia State University. The school districts in Ettrick include Chesterfield County and Colonial Heights City. These are great school districts, with Chesterfield being ranked the 4th best and Colonial Heights being ranked the 5th best out of the 17 districts in the Richmond area. Ettrick is where you want to go if you want that small college town feel, but still be very close to the Tri-Cities area and also driving distance to Richmond. The housing market in Ettrick is not as competitive as some of the other areas we'll be talking about, but it can still be tough to find a home in this area because only about 5 homes a month are sold in this area. But the average home is listed for around 17 days and sells for around 1% less than list price, which is uncommon in today's housing market. Number 5 is Hopewell, Virginia, with a median sales price of $235,000. Hopewell is located southeast of Richmond and is about a 30-minute drive as well. Hopewell is part of the Tri-Cities along with Petersburg and Colonial Heights. This can offer many employment options, with Hopewell being a more populated area of about 23,000 people. The town is also home to the Tri-Cities Hospital. If you are looking to move to Hopewell, consider there is a paper mill in the middle of the town that can sometimes put off an odor. Hopewell City Schools were only ranked the 14th out of the 17 districts, but the housing market in Hopewell is currently pretty beneficial to buyers. Homes are listed for an average of 33 days, and while homes are selling for right around list price, 41% of all listings drop their price at some point before accepting an offer. This can be a big opportunity if you are looking for a deal. Number 4 is Matoaka, Virginia, with a median sales price of $239,000. Matoaka is located south of Richmond and is around a 35-minute drive to the city. It is just west of Ettrick and is also part of the great Chesterfield County school districts. I'll put the link to all the 17 Richmond school districts ranked in the description. Matoaka is the least populated and most rural area on this list, with a population of only 2,300. Matoaka is also the only place on this list that is eligible for a USDA loan, which means it is considered a rural development zone. With the USDA loan, you have the option to put 0% down on a property you plan on living in. But the housing market in Matoaka is very competitive. Not many homes are available in this area, but when they are, homes sell on average around 1% above list price in just 13 days. Number 3 is Sandston, Virginia, with a median sales price of $244,000. Sandston is located east of Richmond and is only about a 15-minute drive to the city. If you are a frequent traveler, the Richmond International Airport is located in Sandston. Sandston has a population of 7,000 and is part of the Henrico County school districts, which rank 8th out of the 17 Richmond school districts. Henrico County actually wraps around the city of Richmond, so you have the East End and the West End, with Sandston being part of the East End. In general, the west side of Henrico is the more expensive area, with better ranked schools compared to the east side. But I think Sandston is actually becoming the nicest place to live on the entire east side of Henrico. With Sandston being so close to Richmond, homes don't stay on the market long and prices are increasing rapidly. Homes sell on average right around list price in only 6 days. Number 2 is East Highland Park, Virginia, with a median sales price of $227,000. East Highland Park is located northeast of Richmond and is the closest suburb on this list, with it only being a 10-minute drive to downtown. If you are a NASCAR fan, East Highland Park is home to the Richmond International Raceway. It is similar to Sandston, with it being on the east end of Henrico and part of the Henrico County school districts, but with a much bigger population of 16,000. East Highland Park is the suburb where you want to go if you want to be as close to the city of Richmond as possible without paying the high prices. But the housing market isn't as competitive as Sandston's, with the average home still selling for around list price but being listed for 25 days. Number 1 is Colonial Heights, Virginia, with a median sales price of $249,000. Colonial Heights is located directly south of Richmond and is about a 25-minute drive on I-95. Colonial Heights is also part of the Tri-Cities along with Petersburg and Hopewell. But Colonial Heights is the least populated of the Tri-Cities with just 18,000 people. Colonial Heights City school districts are ranked 5th out of the 17 Richmond school districts, and is generally known to be more expensive and have better schools compared to Hopewell and Petersburg. The housing market reflects that and is much more competitive than Hopewell's, with the average home selling around list price in just 19 days, and only 11% of all listings experiencing price drops before selling. Here's a spreadsheet comparing all 6 suburbs. I'll put a downloadable link to this in the description. And if you need help buying, selling, or investing in any of these 6 places, my information will be in the description as well.